Hello everyone. So in this video, it's just an update on my previous video on my custom 1/6 scale classic Lara Croft. So there she is. Let's bring her closer to the camera. Well, she's pretty tall. She's roughly 11 inches. I did some updates on her, which I shall show you, but let's have a quick close-up of her first. Let's try to get her in focus. There's Lara Croft in all her glory. Classics Lara Croft, that is. There she is. Let's do a little going up. So boots, belt buckle, her shirt, sleeveless shirt, and her face. And let's get a back view. She got her backpack, got her signature braids, though I admit it's a little bit short. I think it should be longer. There's a rear view, her gun holster. She's got her 38s, socks. So that's my Lara Croft up close. It's using an Angelina Jolie head, so looks close enough. Yeah, Angelina Jolie did play Lara Croft back in the 2000s, if I'm not mistaken, and she looks close enough to a real-life classics Lara Croft. There she is. So the head scalp is removable. So I got this. It's a long brown hair scalp, so you could just fit it in there snugly. So originally I could have I'm not really too good in braiding hair, but this would have been her hair. It's nice and long, but my braids are much to be desired. But you know, if I want to have my Lara Croft with her hair undone, she could have this scalp. But it's removable. It fits fairly snugly. So I just did a little bit some customizations just to tighten the fit, but they are completely removable and they fit pretty well. As mentioned before, I made her belt buckle out of a tin can. The holsters are from an existing childhood toy I used to have. I just had to extend it using some straps of a watch. So I put in some Velcro too. I also put these tie straps. It's made of an old ID cord. It's probably a work in progress. I'm gonna have to try to make it look better, but that's it for now. Her guns, I painted them silver, and her gloves are made of well, they're made of old umbrella that I fashioned into gloves. Good enough. So her body is made from a Jow, large bust European, sort of with suntan skin. The figure overall is very poseable. I think she's got 22 points of articulation. She does all the moves that a normal human would do. She bends and twists all in the right places. I've updated the boots, of course. Before, it was using my old Indiana Jones boots. I was able to get for her own hiking boots that are on her socks. So they look pretty cool. That's a close-up of them. A little 360 going over there. The soles. Got some nice details on the soles. She's got a backpack. Of course, I was able to order this online. They're not really that expensive, actually, the boots and the backpack. Probably they're like roughly less than $2 if you convert it into dollars. I custom made these two medipacks, a large one and a small one, just like in the old classics game. I stuffed it with cotton to give it volume, but this is her large medipack. There's a little cross that I painted on, and the small rolled up medipack. They fit nicely into her backpack. As mentioned, her pistols. Let's get a little close up of her pistols. Her pistols came from an old childhood toy. I just had to paint it. Used to be all black, but I painted it silver. It has a nice clip. So, it came from an old doll I used to have as a kid. Pretty good. I was able to repurpose it for Lara. Now, the other cool thing I was able to do is I was able to get her some additional weapons, just like in the video game, which I shall be getting to. So throughout the Lara Croft video game, the old Tomb Raider 1 game, let's put her there, she'd look pretty awesome in the light. Throughout the Tomb Raider game, she starts off having those infinite ammo silver 38s, but as the game progresses, she would, she'd have some weapon upgrades. And the first one I remember, if I remember right, is the automatic pistols. So I got this one over here. There's a close-up of it. It's store-bought. It's, believe it or not, less than $1. So I got lucky ordering this online. And it's pretty cool. Pretty cool gun. I mean, you kind of assemble it. And, you could kind of move the chamber around just like that. I'm not really too familiar with guns, but yeah, you can move that around the top part. This one also comes with a removable clip. Let me just try to get my... There we go. That's a clip right there. So it's pretty cool. I got a pair of these. So these things could be her automatic pistols. I remember in Tomb Raider 1 she gets them as an upgrade. I think she beats one of the bosses and she picks them up, if I'm not mistaken. She had them too in Tomb Raider 2. So the guns fit nicely. They're a little bit bigger. Well, for a size comparison, they're significantly bigger than her 38s, which is pretty cool. They seemed bigger in the game too. They fit well in her arms, in her hands rather, and there they are. Looks pretty good. They look pretty nice. They look pretty nice if I do say so myself. All right. So that's her automatic pistols over there. Now, I was also able to get for her a pair of Uzis. So this is less than $2 for this pair. Much like the automatic pistols, they're about less than $1 each. So this Uzi is pretty cool. It's got this stock that you can extend. Although in the video game of Lara Croft, not once did she ever extend the stock. She kind of holds them one Uzi per hand. So the recoil must be something, but she can take it. This thing is also disassemblable, so you could assemble it. Comes with a removable clip, which is pretty cool as well. There's a close-up of the Uzi. Pretty nice. Little 360 over there. And she holds it pretty well in her hands, just like the automatic pistols. So let's put it in. There you go. I have to admit, it looks pretty good on her hands. Give it a little profile. So I remember when Lara Croft's got that Uzis, she would unload on her opponents, just rapid fire. And it looked pretty cool. But if my memory serves me well, her Uzis were silver. Well, I could always repaint them, but they look so cool that I don't really want to paint them silver. I'll keep them as black. But there, those are Lara Croft's Uzis. And I also have an M16. I believe I've shown this in my previous video. This M16 came free with an old G.I. Joe 12-incher that I have. It doesn't have a removable clip, but it's sculpted pretty nicely. Let's see if we can get the camera to focus on it. There, it's got nice detailing. Provision to put a strap, which I probably won't because I don't remember Lara having a strap on it, but actually it would be cool if she had the strap so she could carry it along with her. But yeah. Lara Croft seems to carry a whole host of weapons that, normally she has you'd see the shotgun, or you'd see one of the weapons, but, she has a harpoon, a grenade launcher, a shotgun, M16, Uzi automatic pistol, and of course her signature silver 38s. There they are, that's her M16. And as mentioned, the figure, the Jiao body is pretty cool. It's got a plastic skeleton, and it can do most poses pretty decently, and this one could get a pretty good gun pose with her. So it holds the gun pretty realistically. So that's pretty cool. And oh, that looks amazing how she looks holding that M16. So the M16 is one of her other weapons. I do not have the harpoon, and I do not have the handheld. I don't have her grenade launcher. Not yet, but you know, maybe in the future. The last weapon that I have, that Lara Croft used to tote around, is a shotgun. Just like the M16, this came free with a 12-inch G.I. Joe doll I got once. The only problem is Lara's shotgun is sawed off, if I remember. It doesn't really have a... It's kind of, the barrel is kind of sawed off, and it doesn't have a stock. I'd probably try to look for one, because I really wouldn't want to customize this one, because it looks pretty cool on its own, but you know, that would be a target. So she could hold this shotgun pretty much the same way she holds her M16. Right over there. That's her holding her shotgun. So I remember the shotgun being a very powerful weapon back in the day. You know, in Tomb Raider 2, I remember using it to take out some of the Bengal... Oh, wait, that was in China. The tigers, the Great Wall of China tigers that were there. So I remember taking them out with that shotgun. It's pretty cool. And with the M16, I remember taking out that big abominable snowman, a gigantic King Kong sized abominable snowman in one of the levels. So that was pretty cool. The Uzis, I remember taking out the snow leopards with them. So yeah, I like the Uzis personally, but the shotgun's pretty much a favorite too. So that's how it looks. Looks cool on my figure over there. So that is my update with regards to my custom 1/6 classic Lara Croft. So as mentioned, it's on a Jiao body. It's got a plastic skeleton with some fleshy material on top. I don't know if it's silicone or TPE, I'm not sure, but it's got this silicone latexy soft touch to it, so it's pretty cool. As you can see, it's pretty squishy. So yeah, Jiao is the brand of this particular one. TB League is pretty good, but it's more expensive. I was able to get this Jiao second hand at a lower price, and it does nicely. It's got a nice skin tone. So anyways, that is my update for my 1/6 custom classics Lara Croft. And I was also able to get her doll clothes off the internet pretty cheap. Local seller. And it fits her pretty well. Although they're for Barbies, I have to order the ones that are for Kens, because she's a lot meatier than a Barbie doll. But anyways, yeah. So that is my updated Lara Croft doll.